Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Orange County Convention Center. So this morning we are here to check out the Summer Fun, or the Florida United Numismatists Coin Show. Now, our friends over at Tech, the Elongated Coin Collectors, usually will have a table or a booth at the Winter Show, which takes place in January. But for the summer version, they don't usually come here because they're preparing for the larger World's Fair of Money show that I believe this year is taking place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So unfortunately, there's no elongated coin that I know specifically we're going to be able to get today, but that is my mission. I'm going to bring you along with me. We're obviously going to check out the entire coin show, all the vendors, the exhibits, the different things that are going on. But along our journey, I want to try and find some new elongated coins that maybe one of the vendors is selling. Hopefully we can get it for not too expensive. But why don't you come with me? Let's head on downstairs. Let's explore this amazing coin show and see what we can find. Let's get things rolling. Okay, we're back at Collecting HQ, and unfortunately our attempts at acquiring some new elongated coins for my collection were a bit of a bust. Now, the show was still a lot of fun. Sorry, I had to, couldn't resist. But it was definitely a much smaller show than we've seen in the past with their winter editions, and I really did miss being able to check in and visit with our friends at the tech table. I did walk the entire show floor looking for elongated coins, and at first the only ones I came across were at the coins and kids table. There were a few spread out on the table, but they were really for the young collectors participating in the scavenger hunt, and also they seemed to be the same designs given out at previous fun shows. So I continued walking up and down all the aisles, perusing so many different display cases, and even inquiring with some of the vendors if they knew of anyone selling elongated coins, but I just kept coming up empty. Then, when I thought we were just going to be out of luck for this show, I came across the Eagles Rare Coins of Southwest Florida's table. There, on one of the cases, I saw a few elongated coins laid out on top. I asked if I could see them and was given a box that had quite a few elongateds organized inside. There were quite a few coins available, however, they were all from one specific event, the 1901 Pan American Expo. Many collectors are familiar with the 1893 Columbian Exposition held in Chicago, generally accepted as the location for the very first souvenir elongated coin. In 1901, there was a World's Fair held in Buffalo, New York, known as the Pan American Exposition. The expo covered 350 acres in total and featured some iconic buildings and exhibits, including the Liberal Arts Building, Electric Tower, a U.S. government building, Temple of Music, and many more. To celebrate these beautiful new structures, commemorative elongated coin designs were created for each of the buildings. You can see many of the designs listed here in my trusty old copy of yesterday's Elongateds. This vendor had quite a few of the designs available for sale, but since I didn't have any of these currently in my collection, I wanted to make sure I selected a good one to start off with. So let's take a closer look at the one I picked. I couldn't believe that these were the only elongated coins I was able to find for sale at this entire show. But before I left, there was one other item I decided to pick up. It is something I have seen a few times at some of the other fun shows, and I finally decided to pick it up. Now, it's not an elongated coin, but it is Disney related. In the past, I visited the Elite coinage table quite a few times. Instead of standard issue coins for your collection, they offer officially licensed collectibles from brands like Star Wars, James Bond, NASA, and of course, Disney. Among their offered items are things like gold and silver coins in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Those were pretty cool looking. However, what I had my eye on was one of these classic Disney dollars. Disney dollars were a form of corporate script, basically a substitute for legal tender. They were first used in Disneyland in 1987. You could change out actual US currency for these colorful Disney-themed bills. They could be used within the parks for goods and services. However, every time I think of this, it reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they visited the new Itchy and Scratchy theme park.
One adult and 4 children.
Would you like to buy some Itchy and Scratchy money?
What's that?
Well, it's money that's made just for the park. It works just like regular money, but it's, fun.
Do it, Dad.
Well, okay, if it's fun. Let's see, I'll take $1,100 worth. Ah!
Disney stopped distributing and printing the currency in 2016, and as with anything Disney, these bills have become very popular collectibles. The Winter Fun Show definitely had a much larger selection of elongated coins for sale, at least from what I'd seen in the past few shows, although that's mostly thanks to our friends over at the Elongated Coin Collectors Club that have a table with quite a few bins filled with coins at very reasonable prices. So this might be a task we have to try again in January at the next fun show when I know that the tech team will be back. Now, in case you were wondering, for that 1901 Pan American elongated coin, I paid $20, and for that Disney dollar that came in the nice acrylic display case, I paid $15. Now, many of the vendors will negotiate with you, but to be honest, I felt like I got some pretty good deals on these items, so I'm happy with what I got and what I paid. Have any of you visited any local coin shows in your area, and did you find any special elongated coins there? I'd love to hear all about it. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below. As always, enjoy the rest of your week and be sure to keep on pressing.